Welcome back to the world of Market Watch. Before we jump into it, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Our next goal is 1,500 and we're almost there. Once we get there, keep an eye out for the Market Watches. We'll have a special giveaway as always when we meet our subscriber goal. And let me know in the comments down below, do you think Ziggy's gonna be OP? I think it's really interesting that two of the most divisive classes, Illusionists and Wizards, are having a baby. Personally, I'm excited for Ziggy, and I think it's pretty cool that they're gonna have an armory deck. But let me know what you guys think down below. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Phantasmal Footsteps, $52.69. We're looking at pretty much 53, slowly going towards 56, 57. Now, I don't really think Ziggy's gonna play this. If you guys are looking at the new cards, it looks like LSS is actually trying to move away from this Phantasm gimmick. So I don't really think that he'll be using this. But could be entirely possible that the fact that this blocks for 1 by paying 1 might be enough of a reason to play it. Kind of like how the Guardians use Rampart of Ram's Head, this being a resource sink to be able to block breakpoints by paying 1, especially if Ziggy's playing auras on your opponent's turn. So, as I always tell you guys, not financial advice. Something to think about if you want to get Phantasmal Footsteps or not. I'm personally going to skip out on it, especially at this price point, but just wanted to bring the card to everybody's attention. Now we do have an alternate art, Phantasmal Footsteps, cold foils. We're looking at essentially 74 once these two sell. We're looking closer to 85 and then pretty much 90. Now TCG player doesn't have the image, but here it is, the alternate art, Phantasmal Footsteps. Next up, Miraging metamorph. Now this jumped a lot when Ziggy got announced. On the chart we can see it was super low, jumped up to pretty much about $12 more or less. I mean, a 1 for 7, and the ability, if this gets destroyed by Phantasm, make a copy of an aura. I think Ziggy's gonna play some pretty strong auras, so I think this is definitely gonna be a powerhouse in the deck. Next up, we got Essence of Ancestry Body. Now, I think this card is pretty interesting against the red line decks. It's only Ward 2. This is a block 3, but when it leaves the arena, if you control no Illusionist auras, next time it would be dealt damage by a red source this turn, prevent it. This can have a crazy amount of value, and this specifically says Illusionist auras. So if Ziggy's playing lightning auras that are not lightning Illusionists, this can meet its requirement, and sometimes you can get about 6 points of value out of this. But you know, there are times when, like, let's say you're playing a brute player, you get the Ward 2 and then you get to block like 6 to 8 points of value, or prevent them I should say. So pretty great card. Pennies on the dollar. I mean, this is like 25 cents. The rainbow foils only 15 on the market, a little under $1. I mean, the whole first page you're looking at 50-70 cents. You know, with shipping it's probably going to be closer to $2, but definitely a great card. If you're excited for Ziggy, I think this even sees some play in Sage. You know, Dromai plays this. I'm not sure if Enigma plays it, but probably Enigma plays it. Definitely a great Illusionist card. Make sure you have your copy. Mind Meets Might, a new compendium card, extended art, about $60. Slowly after the first two sell, we're looking at 75, 80, then we're going towards 100. Don't really know if it'll be worth that much, but this is not a bad 3 for 7 when it hits. Look at your opponent's hand, destroy all 6 or more power they control, then they draw that many. Pretty interesting, as it kind of clears the way for your cards to not get popped by Phantasm. But again, this doesn't have go again, so it's pretty interesting. I mean, just looking at your opponent's hand is not bad as long as this hits. That is a great effect, just having knowledge of what's in their hand. The non-extended art, we're looking about $3 to $4 with shipping. I think it's a pretty good card. Don't know if Siggy will play it, but it is a compendium card. This could definitely spike up if Siggy starts playing it. I could see it get to like $10. So if you're interested, maybe it's better to have it. Phantasmaclasm. Now, don't know how good this will be. 3 for 9. Look at your opponent's hand. It's pretty good. It's been seen play in the past, like with Enigma. We're looking at pretty much $2 before shipping, $3 with shipping, more or less. I think it's a pretty strong card, but as you don't care too much about Phantasm, being able to look at the opponent's hand and take out a popper is not as crucial. But 3 for 9 is pretty amazing rate. I mean, 2 card 9, not too bad at all, and you get to look at your opponent's hand. If you're excited for Siggy, I think this is not a bad pickup. Barkskin of the Millennium Tree. Florian's gone. Verdant is gonna be gone real soon. Jarl's probably gonna stick around, but I don't think Jarl really plays this. I mean, maybe he'll play it, but I doubt it. This shot up to like 40, 50 when Florian was doing really good. It's hovering about 36. If you can get this for like 30 to 25, that's probably really good. We will definitely see Earth in the future. Who knows if this will be played in the future Earth Heroes, but this is a pretty powerful chess piece. So if you can get a good deal on it, definitely pick it up. Seeds of Tomorrow. At one point this card spiked to like 15 and 20. Preventing damage is very powerful in certain cases. Now this is a blue and it's a no block. Right now we're looking at pretty much $2, $3 for shipping. Slowly going towards 4 and 5. Pretty interesting card. I personally already have my playset, so I just wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. As Earth is kind of leaving the CC format, you want to make sure you have the copies of the cards that are pretty cheap, because once Earth comes back, it's going to be a ton of hype, and I guarantee you a lot of these Earth cards will be bought and will definitely spike up in price. Felling of the Crown. I think this is one of the few times I can tell you guys for the near future to still pick this up. I think when the new Earth Heroes come, all of the Fellings will spike. So, you know, if you've seen my past market watches, I tell you guys, make sure you have your copies. 51 on stock, well, 51 listings I should say. About $4, slowly going towards 5. If you don't have your copies, make sure you get the Super Slam reprint copies. Same thing when we're looking at Plow Under. I mean, this is essentially pretty close to $3, a little over $3 after shipping, slowly going towards 4. These cards are super powerful, and unlike Lightning, where Lightning kind of cares about instants and you kind of need like instants and instants payoffs, Felling and Plow just need Earth cards in your graveyard, and you just need to pitch a card to get their powerful effects. I mean, definitely think you should have your copies. If you don't, you're gonna be sad once they spike, once we got the new Earth Heroes. Verdant's feet. I don't know what's up with the fab community. We're looking at essentially close to $4 after shipping. Go look at your Rosetta bulk. There's only 12 listings, so yeah. I think it's funny to just check out the Verdant's feet here and there, see what its current price point is at. Essentially $4 for the Verdant's feet. It's kind of wild. Fruit of the Forest promo EA. We're looking at close to $5 after shipping, 26 in the market. Now this is one of my favorite cards in Flesh and Blood. I think it's pretty dope that Starvo plays it in LL and the Earth Heroes play this. I mean, such a powerful card. Make sure you have your copies. Now the red version, a lot cheaper. I mean, this isn't as versatile as blue, but if we're getting our Earth cards, make sure you have this. I mean, T and B trading has 8, so you can get your playset from there. Red, like I said, not as good, but maybe the future Earth Heroes will just want to play all the fruits. I mean, it's a pretty versatile card. Yellow, a little bit more than the red, about $3-4. For these promos that are not getting reprinted, and these were not like gem pack cards. This was back when LSS was doing the LGS packets, and they had a set amount of these. Make sure you got these. Light up the leaves. For a Earth Wizard card, pretty cheap. It's majestic, pretty much looking at under $1, slowly going towards $1, $2 for shipping. This is such a powerful card for Earth Wizards. Now Verdant is leaving soon, but you can definitely expect Earth Wizards to come back. Rainbow foil copies, essentially $3-4. For a majestic, this is super low. Definitely make sure you have your copies, especially before Earth comes back around. Now, visit the goldmane estate. Victor has been doing pretty good in the current metagame, but his cards seem pretty cheap to me, so it's kind of surprising. We're looking about $4 or $5 for visit the goldmane estate. Here's a rainbow foil for $6. Got a Japanese one for $6. He will LL soon-ish. He has a pretty good amount of LL points, but I think Victor will come back. I think a lot of people like that horse. I think Alsace will bring him back. Test of Strength, another Victor card, about 25 cents, 50 cents. This is a generic. The rainbow foil copy, pretty cheap. I mean, I think other heroes in the future could play this. Right now, it's only really Victor and maybe some Betsy's that play this. But I think this is a pretty good card. For a rainbow foil generic, it's not too bad. Definitely worth keeping your eye on, buying them if you like Victor. Probably more of a Guardian card, even though it's generic, so maybe you Guardian players can pick this up. Thunk Blue. This is being played in Victor. Maybe you can see playing future Guardians. If you show this in a clash and you win, you get a Might. The rainbow foils, we're looking at 25 cents, 35 cents, 50 cents. Pretty cheap. If you want to foil out your Guardian deck, this is readily available. The non-foils are pennies on the dollars. Wallop, same thing, super cheap. Rainbow foils, about 25 cents, 35 cents. Gauntlets of Iron Will. In the current meta where Marionette is one of the most popular decks, being able to lower how much they would gain in an attack reaction pretty much by 1 could be useful. We have some cold foils here for 26 more or less. Yeah, 2 on the first page. Then we got a bunch of rainbow foils, and let's see the second page. Cold foil for about 30, 31. So if you want to snag up a cold foil legendary, there's 2 sellers. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Now this is also competing with Ironfist Revelations. This came out in Super Slam. It's a lot cheaper. We're looking at closer to $18 for the rainbow foils, and this doesn't necessarily care about attack reactions. As long as you have a crush card face down and you block with this, giving it +1 power, you're guaranteed to get that value. Whereas the other gauntlets, you kind of have to play against decks that have reactions or some sort of pumps. So this is better in a lot of cases. We're looking at closer to $30 for the cold foil, so not too bad. I'm personally really need to pick up my rainbow foil soon. To be continued, extended art cold foil. From the last time I saw Pleiades, she was running this as a 2 of, but this was a big part of her strategy. This seems super cheap for a pretty strong card. I mean, I know against Marionette, when you stop the flicks, maybe even into Syndra, stopping the flicks, this can be super powerful. We're looking at essentially $5, 5, then going to 6. Military game supply, you can get your playset from them. Pretty interesting card and pretty cheap. I do think this card can be worth more in the future. Trounce, this is so low, which is so surprising. I thought this card was like $5 the last time I checked. Looking at closer to like $3 for the non-foils. Rainbow foils, we're looking 4, 5, not too bad. I mean, this is just a Victor card right now, but I do think other Guardians in the future can run this. Golden Sun, we got rainbow foils on the first page, pretty much $3 more or less. Like I said, Victor is pretty cheap. You can probably make like a budget Victor deck and it won't even cost you too much. So maybe the new players can play with Victor, and once he LLs, you can kind of build your way towards other guardians. Aura mages for a legendary, we're looking at $8. Not too bad. Like I said, this is a specialization, and Victor will LL soon. I mean, he's been doing pretty good, so definitely sooner than I expected. Cold foils, we're looking closer to 18, slowly going towards 20. Backspin thrust, Puffin has been surprising me. She's been doing pretty good. She's not doing crazy at top 8s, but there's always been a Puffin pretty high at the end of the calling tournaments. Backspin thrust, cold foil, extended art, pretty much 35, 38, slowly going towards 40, 45. I think if you're a Puffin fan, this is not a bad pickup. Definitely think it'll go up as she becomes better or more relevant in the meta. But if you don't want to spend all that bread, we have the readily available versions for under $2 more or less with shipping. You can get a near mint playset from Sunken Treasures. Now I will say I think this is a 2 of from the Puffin list that I've seen. Let me know if that's what you guys see as well, because it does require you to untap a cog, which is kind of like giving you more resources to work with, but also you kind of have to have a cog tapped to even do this. So I've been seeing this as a 2 of as far as I'm aware. Pulse Wave Harpoon, staple, amazing, majestic for the class of mechanologists. $20. Rainbow foils 23, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, I think this can just slowly start to disappear. If you're a mech fan, you don't have this, probably better to get it sooner than later. I mean, I don't know if it'll get reprinted or when. Make your own choices, not financial advice. Now to talk about some generics that are not reprinted in pen. Vambrace of Determination. Folks, make sure you have your copy of this card. I mean, it's one resource to kind of push through one damage that would be prevented. But for a legendary, this is $6 right now for the rainbow foils, slowly going towards 7. Let's look at the cold foils. Cold foils 15 pretty much. This is super cheap. Possibly could see a resurgence with Siggy. This is a generic arm piece, so it can go on any heroes. This did not get reprinted in Compendium, so definitely worth noting. If this starts seeing a ton of play and we don't have a reprint, it could go crazy. When Enigma was one of the best decks in the meta, this was seeing a ton of play. I mean, here we have a couple for pretty much 40 right now. Super slept on, but you guys should have your copy. I mean, just get your rainbow foil. Make sure you just have it. This is super cheap for a legendary. Rouse the Ancients, another interesting generic. This is generic, but really I think brutes and guardians, maybe illusionists can play this. You really need to have a high base attack in your deck to be able to get this to be go again. But if you do, this is 2 cards, 7 go again, and it's a blue. Pretty interesting card. Plus I love the artwork. So if you're a guardian player, make sure you have this. Could come up in other classes, but mainly for guardians right now. Erase Face. I don't know why LSS did not reprint this in Compendium. That was really surprising to me. I mean, we have a lightning set coming up. Maybe that's why they didn't reprint it. Race Face, we're looking at $25 more or less. Rainbow foils 27. This is a very powerful card. Maybe it could be in Gem Pack 5, but I do think this card will spike if it's not in Gem Pack 5. This is why this is not financial advice. I can't tell you guys to pick this up and then it gets reprinted. Maybe you pick it up and it doesn't get reprinted and it goes to the moon. Make your own choices. Usually with generic staples like this, I like to make sure I have mine, but this is a nice chunk of change. $25. A playset's gonna run you about 75 more or less, and then you have to do taxes on TCG Player. If you can get a playset for 60, maybe that's not a bad deal. It's just weird, as LSS has been reprinting more stuff recently. Ripple Away, we went over this last week, but this has been going bananas. Ripple Aways are 40 for the non-foils, foils are 50, and this has a compendium reprint. The compendium reprint, we're looking at essentially 33, 35, slowly going towards 40. Cold foil printing, 140, 150. Yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys got yours beforehand. At this point, this was kind of like the price point it was before its reprint, so I want to say wait for the reprint, but I don't think it's coming. James White pretty much confirmed they're going to chill out with the reprints. Hopefully more compendium gets opened up, but we only had one wave, so yeah, Ripple Away is just to the moon now. That all you got? Guys, make sure you have this. When this is relevant, this goes kind of crazy. I think during the Zen meta, this was pricey. If we look at the graph, this was like $20 plus at one point. Right now, that all you got, chilling about $6-7. Not too bad. This did get a compendium reprint. Lower, like $5, very slowly going towards $6. So if you want to save some money, get the compendium reprint. But make sure you have it. I mean, this is a great card, and when the format comes up for it, it gets pretty expensive. But that about wraps it up, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Like I said, leave a like. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you excited for the new set? Hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.